Hello, Void. Hello, hello, hello. How's the Void doing? I'm so excited to be playing this game again. I'm so excited. I've been thinking about it all since last week, so I'm so excited to start it back up again. And I did a little bit of, not research, but just like a little bit of digging into it. I wanted to understand the game system a little bit better, and to my wonderful, wonderful surprise, there is no recommended way to play it, so I'm super excited. You just get to do whatever you want to do. So me, I have RPG regret, especially when it comes to like spending skill points and that sort of thing. And so I was like, oh, was me spending things on empathy a bad idea? Oh no. And it wasn't. So, haha. But yeah, how is the Void doing? I hope the Void is doing well, and I hope you're excited to watch me continue to slowly talk to people again this week. So, yeah. Also, I added, hopefully it's working, fingers crossed, added a moderation bot to the stream. So hopefully it's working. You can do exclamation point commands to see what I hooked up and that sort of thing. And it should be popping in here every once in a while. But yeah, that's a thing. I thought it was fun, so I added it. But we're gonna go ahead and just jump right into the game because I'm excited. Let's do it. Okay, so last time, I guess recap real fast. Last time we woke up. I'm gonna pause it again, this screen. There you go. Okay, so last time we woke up with no memory of really anything at all. We were kind of a mess of a human being. We'd done a lot of damage to the bar we were staying at, the kind of like inn hotel that we were staying at, and pretty much lost all our stuff. But we woke up just kind of in a daze, not knowing any of this. Then we met our buddy Kim, who told us that there is a murder that we have to investigate, and that we're a police officer. So that's kind of where we're at. We went to go investigate the body that we have not taken down from the tree because, again, mess of a human being. Investigated the body, talked to the dead body. That was very odd. Got some information from that. We kind of have the suspicion that it's one of the dock workers, but the suspect also has very heavy armor on that is not usual for a commonplace kind of guard. So we have to kind of figure out and piece it all together, and I think as the moment, we have a couple things that we can kind of prioritize now. We can go find our house. We forgot where we lived. We can go to the docks and ask for the dock workers' help to take down the body, but they are under suspicion, so it's dangerous. We can go try and find the guy that knows where the rest of the armor pieces are. So there's a couple things that we could do. And so my inclination is to go try and find the house first, so we can possibly get some more armor. Our police outfit is supposedly at home, so I figured we could try that. So I'm gonna go ahead and apparently internalize our way home. But I don't know if I can. Oh, no, I am. Haha. Okay. So I am internalizing. You're failing to make caramel? I doubt you're failing. Caramel is also hard. You can burn it so fast. I'm sure you're doing fine. What are you making caramel for? I'm gonna read. Oh. Oh no! Sad. Yeah, at least it's just sugar. So. Oh, caramel popcorn? That sounds amazing. That sounds really good. Do let me know about your endeavors and if it goes better in the next iteration. Yeah, caramel's hard, so just try again. You got this. Okay, so I am internalizing my way home. That is quite the... Okay, so this is like a... I'm gonna read this. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through the courtyard, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor track. 881 until you reach the domain imminent in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there and your footprints in the mud. So maybe we live in Jamrock? I don't know. I can't click on anything else, so this is the only thing that we can internalize at the moment. But it's giving us a +1 to encyclopedia. And it'll take us 6 hours and 5 minutes. Cool. Alright. So we're just going to keep that going. And then we have our map. There are a couple things that said we hit a kind of a stopping point in a couple of these things. Not gonna do that. Stay away from that. Oh yeah, we talked to the girl who was very distressed. She didn't make the call about the thing, about the body. So, okay, we need to get Kim to talk to us about the case. So that's a good kind of recap. So we'll do that really fast. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Kim.
Yes?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Would you say this is a mysterious case? I'm gonna say literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember.
Brief, yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Yeah, so again, we think it's one of the dock workers versus maybe a guard of this logistics company, maybe? Do we know who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort,
Yeah.
hired by Wild Pines.
Okay.
This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Okay, so we don't know for sure. I'm guessing he's a security guard for someone higher up. I don't know much about this world, but that's kind of my guess.
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The Dock Workers Union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Huh. So... Union is the law here. That's interesting. Okay. The RCM is us, I'm assuming, but I'm gonna ask.
That's us.
Okay.
The Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Got it. So our job is to find the killer.
That's right.
Cool. Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved, you know, something supernatural. I love the way that's written. Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious, or... Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Then you are in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the Dock Workers Union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a piece, not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself.
Oh, so they're trying to move up the ranks.
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case.
I don't know, my sneaking suspicion is that it's no one who we think it is. It's possible neither case are involved. Yeah, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Oh, okay.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
Again, I don't remember anything. You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecile cop-off.
Oh, it's a cop-off?
It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity? You're dodging a lot of questions.
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the industrial harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Oh, so we have no idea whose actual precinct this is.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words.
So no one wants to do it. Got it.
I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
Good. This is gonna be my best buddy. I love him.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
So you volunteered to... Yeah, to spoil it.
Yes, I am an unrepentant spoilsport.
He seems pleased with this. I love him so much. I will defend him with my life. I wonder what that says about me. Oh, he just raises an eyebrow, thinking it's best to let you make the next move. There can only be one conclusion. I'm the finest cave solving machine sent to outperform you in every way imaginable. An apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Don't be scared, but I think I might have supernatural abilities. I just love that it's not supernatural, it's supra. I just want to say it different every single time. Unbelievable kill count. I really hope not. I'm just gonna go with... He probably won't appreciate really me bragging anyway, and I don't know what his sense of humor is yet, so we're just gonna go with, why I was sent as unspecified.
Silence carries.
Oh, he didn't respond at all. Okay. That's enough.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Oh, I learned about it. Nice.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Oh, good. +1 to Sylvie's suicide jokes? Weird. But I don't think I have any, chance in me getting that. I'm gonna tell him that I want him to know that I don't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
Yeah, I feel like you already put this together, but still.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
I don't...
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Okay. He really doesn't want me to be talking about this, I guess, huh? So what should I concentrate on then?
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
He doesn't want to hear about it anymore. I'm just gonna pray this in a medical situation.
Really? You look fine to me.
I'm talking serious, unbelievable damage here. I saw myself in a mirror and I had no idea who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Okay, so I really should have just let it lie. He's not gonna believe me, even though obviously I've been putting so many different signals out there that I'm not doing well. Okay then. Do I keep pushing it? I'm just gonna be like, okay then.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Okay.
Your heart beats twice like a fist. The serotonin deficiency makes your teeth clench.
Huh. My little brain was not happy about that.
The lieutenant glances at his electronic wristwatch.
Okay, he wants us to get going.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Okay, let's just go. I don't think he wants to keep talking. We can talk more about him later. Okay, I think I was gonna grab a pry bar in here.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pull out the toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Thanks, Kim.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
We take all of the above? Okay, let's take the pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more.
Okay. Ominous.
Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Yeah. Oh, I can take all of them. Haha.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue.
We're
Lets
ready.
you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Cool.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
I don't know what else to do with this, so let's just go ahead and head out. Okay. So we have some new inventory items. We got a pry bar, chain cutters, and a flashlight. I can interact with the mug for somehow.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here?
Okay, yeah,
Not
let's not
much.
keep looking at that then. Those are the tattoos. So, alright, let's just head out then. I believe I have a point I can upgrade something in. So I think I'm going to upgrade. Oh no, I upgraded suggestion instead of empathy last time. Got it. I'm going to upgrade perception next. So I can see what's around me, because it annoyed me that I failed that one check. So we're gonna go ahead and put a point either in this or in this one. Is really fun. I already have a point in it, so let's put one in perception. Sounds good to me. That changes in clothes. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and head out. So let's need to get the. Let's go to the harbor. We got some stuff here. We're still waiting on trying to figure out where our house is. So we'll go to the harbor then. Now the question is, where's the harbor? Map, please. Oh, this is an actual. We don't have a city map. Okay. I don't remember which way the harbor was. I know we asked her. Maybe she'll tell us again.
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
We need directions,
Of course. Where to?
please. West?
It's just water. No, actually,
Okay, no, that's not right.
In the west is the miracle.
South?
some shops and a bridge.
No, okay.
Just coast.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof where silvery fish were.
Anything else? The harbor
Okay,
gate.
east is
Some
where
kind
we
of
need to go.
commotion, I think. No problem.
Alright, thank you. So we do need to go this way. That's the way I was gonna go. Perfect. Oh, what's that? Okay, just a bunch of goods. Oh, I like that statue. That's cool. Bunch of magazines. Oh no, they're much hunkier than you, the guys in the magazines. That's funny. You shouldn't feel threatened by handsome men. Don't be silly. Don't worry.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Oh, he's not talking to me. He's talking to the other guy, the Kim. I know Revshal. That's where we are. Let's just keep moving. Oh, the gates seem to be having a problem. You are very well lit. Who are you doing? He's asking if I'm a scab.
What did he just call you? Oh no, not this again. You just got away from that fucking kid.
No. We're not dealing with this. What exactly are you asking me?
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Ah, yes, the concept of unions. So scabs are the same in this world as our world too. You don't seem to like them much.
Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
He looks at the mask, squinting his eyes and is trying to ascertain what they're scared of. Probably need work.
Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Hmm. Hmm. Try to talk to him?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Hmm. Yeah, not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab.
Well, I would hope so.
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
That would be odd.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
Looking for assistance with a dead body.
Body still hanging in the tree? Hey, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry.
Why not?
I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance.
Can you let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
I just walk in?
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Measurehead doesn't sound like he's gonna let me in.
Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini Supremus is there. Walk right past him.
Well, I'm glad it's better this time. Ignoring the instruction would probably do that. Caramel, I think, falls into the category of baking. So, instructions are fairly, you know, integral. So, but I'm glad it turned out better this time with the instructions on hand. I hope your caramel popcorn is wonderful.
Then press the button to unlock the door.
Uh-huh.
then go past him again,
Okay.
and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation.
Hello, Nutella girl. Oh, you ignored their instructions. Got it. So there were bad instructions for Caramel. So you went the cooking route. I'm doing well. How about you? I am just enjoying this wonderful game, and yeah, enjoying the evening. But I'm glad the caramel popcorn has turned out better. You got a bad recipe. Sometimes you get bad recipes. I once made macaroons with a recipe that I found online, and they turned out terrible. And then I actually used a actual cookbook recipe of macaroons, and it turned out much better. So it just been a crappy recipe. I don't think I could beat this guy in a physical confrontation. Macaroons are extremely hard. It was the first thing I ever baked too, which was a mistake. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have started with those, but I really wanted to. Oh, you want me to fight him? I really don't think I would win. Really don't think I mean, I got some decent stats, maybe, in physical stuff. I mean, 4 doesn't feel amazing, but you know, maybe a little bit? I don't know. I'm hoping we can use our newfound suggestion powers maybe a bit more. We'll see.
Or you could convert to a semi supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Yeah, I'm really not gonna convert to any supremacist worldview. Has anyone ever bested him in a physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Yeah, he looks huge, so I don't know if... I'm just gonna... I mean, I don't know how tough. I can just walk past? We'll see. Maybe my dialogue will be good enough. New quote, was it just, I'm not going to convert to any supremacist worldview? Is that what the new quote was? We do have the ability to add quotes now, so if you do exclamation point quotes and then the quotes, I think it should work, supposedly. But yes, we're gonna see how this goes. I don't believe in myself, but something tells me that my inner self is going to pump me up.
Nothing a couple of solid hooks from Dexter and Sinister won't fix.
Are Dexter and Sinister what I named my fists? I mean, it's better than some things I've heard. So, interesting names, though. Thank you for the belief. I appreciate it. I believe, kind of. I don't necessarily believe in my dude very much. We'll see how this goes. We'll see. Got it. Another thing.
Sure.
He just seems like a nice guy. I'm incredibly suspicious of nice guys in a murder investigation game, but we'll see. Kudo says you know about armor.
The little boy had it good on his promise.
His promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
Oh. So Kuno is mad at this guy, and now he thinks I'm gonna arrest him or something.
What happened?
Well,
I was
Kim's
asked to look into that
talking
armor
now.
situation. Official union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Okay.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cop's in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock.
Oh my gosh, this kid.
Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
So Kuno used us to what? Hear you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
He seems a bit more stressed than a minor nuisance.
He thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way. Sweeter then.
Okay. Oh, he's not drinking until he's done with us, and then he'll drink. Got it.
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
Okay.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
Sort of technical stuff.
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
Okay.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove.
Yeah. Kuno also told us he kicked the helmet.
So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
They just don't exist. Okay, sure, why not? I'm gonna find all of them.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing, but okay. Let's find all of it.
Kim is like, we got better things to do, but I'm over here going, I'm a completionist. Leave me alone. I'm gonna do it.
And Mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
So this is gonna be quite the fetch quest, is what the game is telling me. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for your cooperation.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
Okay.
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Yep, thanks for leaving them to me. Nice talk. Let's get going. Okay, so me going up to the guy is not gonna go well. Maybe we could get some help from someone else. You are clickable. What do you got to say?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Maybe we can get them all riled up to go fight him for us. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Okay.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
No.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work!
Uh-huh.
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
He feels like he's got good leadership. Let's see his take. What kind of cause are we talking about?
Rights of people. Rights of workers. to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's some questions.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you!
Look, dude, there's a dead person.
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He's pointing at the guy in the boots.
So do we, Scott.
Oh, these guys are scabs that want to work, and then those guys are on strike, maybe? Oh, the scab leader. Duh. Missed that completely. Who are all these strikebreakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
Hey. But the other guys are not working for obviously a reason.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
So the union guys are that are on strike, keeping the scabs out. Possibly? I don't know. So what's exactly your goal?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're unable to reach the entrance.
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocking the way to the access panel.
Yeah.
And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Have you considered storming in?
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
That's extremely judgmental.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
They're just gonna wait around for forever until they get tired? I want to get in the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I don't feel like it's that big of a deal if I keep telling people that I'm here investigating a murder. Yeah, make people suspicious, but I feel like it might get people more on my side. I don't know. See.
I know nothing about a murder.
Okay, that's snappy and terse. It's never a good way to respond.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm having a good time. I don't quite... It's interesting. It's like not quite understanding what's going on, but it kind of adds to that feeling of like amnesia that the main character is experiencing. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been interesting. I'm glad you're enjoying watching it. Thanks for hanging out with me while I go through it. And if you have any, not saying like give you spoilers or anything, But if you have any theories about like what's going on or anything like that, do be sure to put that in the chat. Why so tense?
What are you talking about? I'm not tense.
You're definitely tense.
Yes, he's tense
Uh-huh.
and dangerous. Somewhere below it all.
Okay. So this guy is getting suspicious. He might not be our murder of this guy, but he definitely has some sort of background.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
You just changed the subject. He is quite suspicious.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let us work!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay, interesting. We'll do reaction speed.
What's it to you?
Part of the investigation.
Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Got that. I just interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Do I say that this guy seems familiar to me? Will that just put him more suspicious, or... Yeah, if I say I don't really drink, I think my periods will probably, say otherwise. If I say... He seems familiar. I'm gonna say that.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
If I just say never heard of it, are you lying? Maybe that'll get him to double down or just be totally baffled.
We're done here. I have a strike to break.
Oh, I gained some experience there. He is lying. This guy is not good. Suspicious. Very suspicious. Okay, so... what does my journal say? Kudo lied to you. Return and confront him. I don't want to talk to Kudo again. Gets the boots off the victim's feet. In order to succeed, the body has to be down, autopsy finished, and Kim has to be absent. And the game's saying, this is hard, don't, it's okay. I like that the game tells you that these things are gonna take a really long time. These aren't like immediate things that can be accomplished. I appreciate that. Okay, well, Okay, so we need to get into there, but I'm worried about just approaching the guy. I kind of want to try and find my gun before I approach the guy, just because it might be better to have a little bit of firepower. So let's... this upon? I don't know what Reeds is. Let's check this out. Oh, some sort of general store, maybe. Hi.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
Okay.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine you reading?
You mean this?
He looks at a cover boasting a colorful photo of two girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Okay.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
This speaks to me. Forget all about that. What is this fashion police feature?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
I don't know if this is am I being sarcastic here when I say that her hat would take the prize, or it is quite the hat. I don't want to be mean to her. So can't be from anyone here.
Benita. She's a model. Usually it's a model. Or a singer-songwriter. Or a model.
Okay. More often than not a model. Got it.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Kim is like, come on, Billy. What is this?
I don't know. Frit?
And what is Frit?
A 7 to 11 grocery store.
Okay.
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
Okay. Okay, some questions.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Can you tell me about this reality we're in? What does that even mean? Dead body.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Do you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really? Just a little bit then.
No. I didn't know him at all.
Okay. What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, Kim. Thanks for being the soothing parent.
Uh-huh.
Alright. She doesn't know anything. I don't think this place really has anything for her. That.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Some sort of alcohol thing?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
But what is
It's
it?
a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
A recycling machine for money?
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so... Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there. Somewhere.
Okay. Seems like an odd way to try and make money, but okay.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Yes, they would still be in the boat if they fell forwards. It'd be deeply unfortunate to just smack right into the deck face first. Like it.
Just ask me if
Oh.
you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Oh, just a bunch of drugs. Okay. Bye. Alright, I don't think anything is in here that I need.
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer.
Okay.
There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
Nope, we're gone. Not a good place for recovering addict. Let's go. Alright, heading out. Okay, so that's where we came from. We need to find a convenience store. Okay, that's gonna just lead us back to where we were. So I don't really want to talk to Kuno. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Katie! Hi, Katie! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh, thank you so much, Nutella Girl. Yay! The void is getting a little bit louder. It's so fun. Thank you. Oh, this guy sells stuff.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin.
This seems like the guy that I would sell a gun to, but I don't know if he recognizes me. Yeah, work's been bad. Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope things slow down for you here soon. You don't have to work for the rest of the night, I hope.
The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Found his name. Nice. Bad nuts. Ah, dang it. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, thanks for tuning in, and I hope this is a nice kind of relaxing thing that takes your mind off of it a little bit. Oh, jeez. Yep, at least you're done now. That's good. Yeah. Chill time. Time to chill with trying to talk to people and find our gun.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
Oh, so he does know me. Okay.
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
Yes.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
Oh my gosh. Oh, did you just have these like ready? I love puns. These are so good. Oh, Thank you. Thank you. I love a good pun. Thank you very much. I don't know what this means at all, but something is coming.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
Yep, so there it is. There's the gun.
Oh, yes! You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like.
Hey, I like your puns. They just, I have to respond with a level of not exhaustion, but you know, some puns are just, you'd have to be exasperated, and other puns you enjoy. And I know you very well, and so I have to express my exasperation because I know you so well. Drama. I know, pun drama. The puns are tearing us apart.
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
Everything looks cool on a guy like me. Amazing. The puns were too long, apparently. Sorry about that.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
Question. Alright, time to sell. Alright, where are you from, buddy?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
Okay, but
Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais from the Sigai province of the Serais Empire. The apricot suzerainty, you know?
why is it called that?
The apricot suzerainty is what the Seaguy archipelago is commonly known as in Revachol. It's a bit of a fraught term, I'm sure you understand.
Oh, okay, so it's just a local term.
No, apricots come from Sigai. My grandma used to grow them. But Sigai is a shithole. That's why I came to Revachol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur. Less laws.
The Cloudbot decided they were too much. I'll have to increase the amount. I just added the bot, so there's definitely some levels of fine-tuning, I think, that has to go to things. But they were too hot. They were too hot for Twitch, apparently. Just too much. Twitch couldn't handle it.
Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur? I send half my profits back to my grandma in Sigai.
I don't know if I believe you, but I also don't have any money. You have my gun.
Well, if it's for his grandma, you should buy a lot of things.
Oh, my empathy says that he is telling the truth. Oh, -1, poor underprivileged grandma. Oh, my empathy is harmed. That's so adorable. I'll have a look around. It doesn't seem like he has anything for me. But I also don't have any money, so let's look and see if he has my gun, though.
There's a pile of cheap
Okay,
sunglasses.
sunglasses.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles.
So he just has a bunch of clothes. I don't think we're gonna find what we're looking for. So let's keep heading out. Has my thoughts possibly? No, only 18%. Dang, it's taking a long time. Oh no, I stopped it. Why did I stop it? Whoops. Okay. Time to go recycle. I know, but apparently I need a bag to recycle? I don't really know what that means, but okay. I need- oh, look, another trash can. Maybe I can dig something else out from in here. I'm sure Kim will be super happy with that. Fingerless gloves. Okay. Haha! Found more things from the trash. Do I have gloves? I don't. What would be better, interfacing or electrochemistry? Let's go with the fingerless gloves for now. Looks a little bit cooler. Yeah, it's more fashionable. You can't have any sort of punk unless you have fingerless gloves. I'm so cool. I'm so cool. The shopping guy just said I was cool, so I have to be cool. Oh, what is this place? You definitely seem like a store owner. Do you have my gun?
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
Okay, so we've not met before?
What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I am that RPG player, so is it not actually a thing that I can, interact with? Because I am the person that will pick up all the trash and then will bring it to the thing if it means it will give me money. So... yeah, I play too many RPGs, apparently. If it's not an actual, interactable system, then they definitely got me, apparently. I need spoons? You getting spoons from the trash? All the spoons. Is that the thing that you find most in RPG in trash is spoons? All the things. Yeah, that's an RPG. Just all the things. All the things. All of it. Yeah, you can't miss anything. If anything is lootable, I have to have it. What if I need it for later? Why I picked up the mug. I wish I didn't get the mug, now that I know what's on it. But I had to have it because what if I need it later? Who knows? It might come up. It's in my interactable things, so gotta have all the things. Yes. Hoard, yes. Oh, you don't never know when you'll need it, so hoard all the things, especially consumables. Oh, I'll say, yeah, sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
Yeah.
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection
It
indeed.
keeps me entertained.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Oh, I can succeed this. Let's see.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Parolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Sounds like a consumable which I will never use, as we have discussed.
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
But I will keep it. Yep, if it is given to me, I will hoard it. I will never use it, but I will have it. And it makes your eyes turn yellow. My favorite color in any sort of fantasy setting. If I have the choice to make my character's eyes yellow, I will, because I just think it looks cool. No, I'm not gonna just tell him. Or just, I don't know, he's super high. Could just probably just ask him. Yeah.
How would I know?
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting.
Hmm.
Those
I
triangle
wrong?
patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
What's with the triangles on your vest?
I was with the emergency relief brigade. You know, after the People's Pile disaster.
I don't know what that means.
Had to take Perolidon for radiation sickness. That's what you were hinting at just now, wasn't it?
That was indeed. So he was in the military for radiation sickness, and I wonder if he got addicted to it and is still taking it. Sad.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
Yeah. Yeah, what's that?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you, too.
Oh, geez. It sounds like a good idea, but it was not implemented well, huh? That must have been rough.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened. And why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile.
Is there still radiation?
So much disappointment. And early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Jeez.
No one's. Everyone's.
Oh, he sounds...
So much bitterness.
Yeah. Why he decided to do it. It was just part of his job.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah. They tried. It didn't go well. How'd you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
Yeah, so calling another place crappy when you just had a nuclear reactor blow up is definitely a take.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Vortices, yeah. Don't know what that means at all, but yeah. Yeah, do you have any guns?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question.
Yes, I knew
promptly
it!
sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
I knew that I freaking sold my gun here. This feels weird enough.
What? Sold?
He did know me.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Sold you my gun.
You...
With Kim here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Oh, I was sad. I sold it because I was sad.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Oh, so it has radiation, so he sold it.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
There's something missing, I have to know.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
You definitely didn't know what myself was, and I was pretty much not myself, I think, for the last 5 days.
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money.
Oh, poor buddy.
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
Not great.
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
Yeah, very normal. Definitely normal. Oh, jeez, buddy. How much should I sell the gun for?
15 real.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though.
No, this dude is not having a good time. Not a good time at all. And Kim is just like losing it.
This has got to be the most. Wow.
Everyone is just.
There's pity
Oh, no,
there
my
too.
gosh.
In case you didn't notice.
Everyone is chiming in with the with an opinion here. Sorry you had to see me that way, but
No apologies necessary, officer.
yeah. I hope we can get my dude in a better state going forward. Poor guy. Was the buyer policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive,
One
but I was just happy to get rid of it.
One Boots guy
And
called
of
me a
her.
pig, but I don't think that's a telling sort of
Truth
thing.
be told, she was terrifying.
Okay.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Yeah, that's correct, Kim.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
I'm not a fan of it either.
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
Any ideas?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Okay, so that's the game telling me that another thing to wait for down the line. There's been a lot of those. I would really like to wrap something up,
Of course.
but we're getting experience, which is good. Let me see. I wonder if there's anything else you can tell me. Anything else?
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Can I ask him if he could get me a corpse out of the tree?
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself.
Do you know anyone with a truck like that?
Ask around the harbour.
There it is.
There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
Okay.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
I don't have anything to sell. Let's go ahead and leave. Alright, well, we got some better ideas of the...
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
My brain is talking to me again. Okay, what are Koopa types?
Guess what's yours?
Cool cop?
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
I just keep apologizing to people, and so now the game is calling me out. My non-conflict tendencies are coming through the game, and it's psychoanalyzing me. Rude, game.
Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Come on. Come on, buddies. I'm sorry, opt in. What are the other Copo types?
Oh, you know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the Advanced Interesting Cop, Liquid Shadow Cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go?
I want to be Liquid Shadow Cop. I think that sounds so much cooler. Won't the other Copo types be jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual Copo type from sorry to anything.
You can dual Copo type? My class? Jeez, why is my brain being so mean to me? Do I just commit? I guess I'll just, I'm actually not sorry. I changed my mind.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
Okay, now the repentance. That sounds cooler. I will be the repentance cop. I'm okay with that. I will take that.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Let's see if we can get something out of saying sorry. I feel like saying sorry usually leads to a positive, you know, conflict resolution. So maybe something comes from this. But my brain was just roasting me. I'm not a huge fan of it. How long will this? Another 6 -1 authority. Okay, I don't think anything good comes from this. Okay, I'm just gonna read this. You're one sorry piece of crap. A cop penitent, a flagrant cop monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of a feudal lord. Providing learned evidence against yourself at a Bosnian show trial, or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat of 9 tails. Oh my gosh. You can be sure it was your own fault. Do it. Really criticize yourself. Who knows? You might uncover something of importance from your guilt-ridden past. Oh my gosh. It's a temporary bonus. So why I am critiquing myself, I would have -1 authority because I'm just sorry. But we're just gonna keep this going because I want to finish it out. But man, why is the brain so mean? Keep looking, maybe someone else knows something. Okay. Just keep looking for someone with the gun. Alright, let's just keep... We'll move on from being the sorry cop to the cop that maybe will find his gun. Maybe. See. I don't have any money, and I'm not gonna steal from this guy in any sense of the word, so let's head out. I think it's 1 in the morning. Do I have to sleep in this game? Really hope not. Hopefully my guy just, survives. That. Water lock? Okay. What are you doing, buddy?
G'day to you, officers.
Oh, this is the water
A
lock
burly
guy.
man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
Oh, is there just a guy in the river?
His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
You know what caused the wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
Someone ramped it?
The words daredevil driver sound ominous to you.
I have a foretelling of possibly becoming a daredevil driver.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a water lock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Can I have some of your salami? Why would I ask? Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
We've heard about the fish market before.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Okay. See ya. What's that?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Okay. Yeah, let's head out. Okay, I kind of want to ask this guy for his salami because I think that's hilarious. We're just gonna do a quick save just because I haven't saved in a while. And then I'm gonna ask this guy for his salami because I think that's really funny and Kim is gonna lose his mind.
Good day. Sure thing.
Aw, thanks. That was way easier.
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Nice. Yeah, we got some salami. I thought it was gonna be way goofier than it was gonna be. The guy was nice and gave us some salami. Nice. Thanks, dude. You're the best. Okay, so let's keep wandering. Let's see what else there is to investigate. I was really hoping I'd have something to go fight the guy with, but I don't think there's something here. Okay, just a fountain, nothing to see there. Can I get down here? I think it's a fence. I don't think I can get over here. No, I can't. Okay, I thought I could cut that way. I was wrong. Okay, let's see. Hey. I can't go that way. I'll go that way. Oh. A sea monster did this to the plaza? Earthquake is a much more logical explanation than a sea monster, but I like the idea of a sea monster coming in and just smashing the pavement. Who are you?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
You are a man with a fork and a world of soup. That is one of my favorite burns I have ever heard. I love that so much.
Look, in his hand, going into his mouth, the sandwich. It's hauntingly beautiful.
My brain wants the sandwich. Hey, you just had a piece of salami. Calm down.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions.
Don't.
Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Just go in, throw a ball, and see what happens? Okay, it's chaos, but let's do it.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
They wouldn't know anyway. Oh, I get a plus because I'm acting without hesitation. Let's do it. Please succeed. Yay! Oh no. Am I getting a cutscene? This doesn't seem like it's gonna go well. Oh. What is happening?
You're immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work.
Okay.
God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
Feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
Man ball is ready. We are ready.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
Time for last glance inward. Who am I? I am Man Ball.
An embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency.
Amazing.
Behold the fear and confusion reflecting in the eyes of the two feeble geezers. They are in awe of your superiority. You are a god to them.
Alright, this is going places.
Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
Be the bullets. Just threw it into the water.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Yeah, I don't think that went well.
What the hell is your problem?
Yeah, I just made these guys so mad. Obviously, they're not throwing the balls into the pond.
You vandalized our game, son! We can't play petanque with 5 bull!
You missed me just, throwing some old guys, you know, part of a game set of these two old guys into a pond. Because that seemed to be the right, solution, because that's what my brain was telling me. I was Man Ball, and I had to throw the ball as fast as I possibly could. Yeah, it got goofy. So now they're very mad at me. I thought it was shot put.
Well, it damn well isn't. It's petanque. You ruined a petanque game. We want our bull back.
Sorry.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
I'm the sorry cop. I have to at least try to find the ball.
Just talk. It'll smooth things over. Old people like attention.
So, I'm quickly learning, as I should have known, probably based off of last time, that my brain just says things that are not always the best thing to follow. But still, it was funny. Know anything about the guy?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
Okay, and most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah, you calmed down real fast.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
Okay.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
Ah. Alright. Well, doesn't seem like they know anything, so we just threw their ball in a river and we're just gonna go ahead and head out. Because that's what we do. What's that guy got? Oh, he's found a bag! I run. He found a bag to pick up trash, guys! The RPG! Take! Yeah! I can pick up trash now, guys! Whoa! I'm now holding a bag! Yay! Time to pick up trash and get money. Because this is definitely the best way to make money in this game, for sure. Bullet holes? Why are there a bunch of bullet holes? Yep, just me saying sorry and picking up trash. Oh, I found money! There's just money in there. We're on the rise, guys. We can do this. We can do it. More trash. Take all. Oh, it's gonna make me pick up every single... Making me pick up every single can. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Trash can. Okay. Anything of interest over here besides trash? We're slowly getting money back, that's for sure. Oh, there's something over here. Can I... Oh, it's another trash can. Okay, so I can't pick that up, but maybe I can pry it open. Press the wrong thing.
Hey! Up here, piggo!
Someone's talking to me. Someone just said, up here, Pico. Who said that? Oh, you. Hi.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
Oh, do you have my gun? You seem like a person that has my gun.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
Yeah, tell her, Kim.
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
I want to know if you have my gun. Start with your blood type and go from there.
Go where? Accosting a minor?
Listen
Being
to your
sarcastic.
partner, pig man. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
She's grown frustrated with her work and welcomes the opportunity to challenge authority in other ways.
What are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
Kim is upset with me. Kim does not enjoy me. I click on too many things for Kim.
Hatred, disgust, it's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
Some sort of rich lady, maybe?
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Why?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
See, Kim? We're getting good intel. People are talking to us because I click on the things. Why do you get exasperated with
You
me?
should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Wacky? I can do wacky. So now you want me to do my thing, Kim. Okay.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to us on.
You know anything about a murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
Way to tell her, Kim.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Maybe you can tell us something about the armor.
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
It's art for the body.
Ugh, alright.
Yeah.
Piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military grade handwear. Look cute as hell.
We can't get to that fishing village, but at least we know where it is.
If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time.
Got it. Thank you.
Piggy, I have no idea why I just told you that. You look like a shaggy dog left in the rain for too long. I have a weakness for animals.
Aww, she thought I was pathetic. Yay, sorry cop, comes for the win. Alright, catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
See, being the sorry cop is working out for me. Nice and sympathetic, who picks up lots of trash and just, you know, has a good old time. Ooh. Found a naval coat in the trash. Amazing. Alright, so what's this give me? Suggestion? -1 to Half-Life. Half-Life is me being super violent. So while I'm talking, it's probably not a bad thing to have. So let's go ahead and put this on. Oh, I look so cute and bundled up. I love it. Me and my little shopping bag. I'm ready. I'm so fashionable. I'm just ready. I am truly living the disco life. Okay, let's go talk to this rich lady. Might be able to tell me more things. No, we'll go talk to the rich lady and then we'll... I am picking up all the trash. We're gonna have so much money by pawning trash. Okay, hi lady.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting. She's on a boat. She's so far away.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She does. She's actually holding her hand out all the way. That's hilarious. I'm gonna shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
Okay, thanks.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Which one is it, Kim? Is it that you are annoyed with me forgetting everything, or are you using it to your advantage?
Interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
Thank you.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
Just say you're on a boat. Hey, I was told to be wacky. I gotta throw her off a rhythm. You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
Yeah, the boat needs a name.
A breeze ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something. Or someone.
Someone I knew in my past maybe had a boat? Interesting. But your boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why? Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
Okay. Which option, Boyd? What do we want to name the boat? Sleek Fish, X something, or Dolores? I'm personally leaning towards Dolores. But if you guys have any opinions. Dolores. Okay, we got one vote for Dolores. Dolores all the way. Alright, let's go for it.
Why Dolores?
It feels pretty.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion.
You're welcome. Boat is Dolores, and when that boat is mine, as I hope there is a quest to make that boat mine, it will be Dolores.
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
She won't name her boat, but she says things like the eel's hips? Okay, you are confusing.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Kim, you told me to be weird, and I'm going to be weird. Yes, mayhaps. Oh, yes, she has to be upright, prim and proper, but it's actually called the eel's hips. Yep, that's the boat's name. I like Dolores. That's what we're gonna continue calling it, but maybe that's her secret name for her boat. No, eels definitely don't. But I like it. She is weird. Didn't play along with my boat thing, but she is weird.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Oh, okay. So, Kim is actually, enjoying this. Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
The Caillou? Thought we were in Revachol.
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Still haven't seen anyone else in a sailboat.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle.
Oh, Kim's getting defensive of his car. I know. I saw Caillou and I'm just like, no, that's not a archipelago. That's a bratty child. It's a bratty child that throws temper tantrums and is bald.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Kim, my car's not a toy, guys. It's fine.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
I apologize for the theme song. I actually don't even know what the theme song is. I wasn't, as a kid, I was banned from watching it, so I never watched it as a kid because my parents were just like, that kid's a brat, you're not allowed to imitate him. So they totally banned it from our entire category of TV. So, but I imagine it is annoying. Think Dragon Tales instead. Boats are toys, yeah. Only, rich people have boats.
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
She's actually getting into the spirit of things now. Let's conclude the boat thing.
Good.
Dragon Tales. I literally only know the first two lines. I don't know anything else of it, but I love Dragon Tales. That was one of my favorites as a kid. Dragon Tales and Cyber Chase were the two main ones. Okay, so yeah, Cyber Chase. What happens when you have a math dad? Love Cyber Chase. Okay, you seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
This reality?
No time to explain. Just give me the lowdown.
No, but please. A little context. We're not in such a hurry.
Alright, I got so drunk I forgot literally everything.
What?
A supernatural event took place within my head on alcohol. I like that. Yeah, PBS in general is amazing.
Encephalopathy just doesn't seem possible. Surely you're joking.
Nope, not joking. Hence all the boat questions. I'm a little weird now. Yeah, I love PBS. We didn't have cable when I was a kid, so PBS holds a special place. We saw the Lion Tales, I think it was called, or no, between the Lions. There it is. Theme opening theme the other day, and it like blasted nostalgia. I hadn't remembered it until I saw that theme tune, and I was just like, wait a minute, this was a crucial part of my childhood memory unlocked. Not joking, lady.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
Yeah, just a lowdown, simple lowdown on all of reality.
You may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
All right, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
My brain is telling me, ask the first question. Okay, we'll do brain.
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby?
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
I'm a disco holdover myself.
Aren't we all? Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock.
North of the 881 and Jamrock. Okay, that's where my house is. So my house isn't even anywhere near this. Okay.
You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Tell me more about Martinez.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders.
Okay.
This place used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its work. The reeds are the real star of the show here now. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
Alright, what sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
We're near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean, the world's largest body of water, the Insulindic.
I like the name of that.
Vast, lukewarm and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight.
The name of the island.
Caillou, as you already know.
Alright. The
Imagine
child.
A pebble. A smoothed over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the river Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her.
Okay. Interesting. Alright, what's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
It is. It's very cool. It's like, I love the voices in your head talking to you as you go. I think it's really neat. It gives it a lot of insight and adds like extra layers as you're getting information. It makes things more personal. It's super interesting. The voice acting is so nice. I know this game didn't used to have, when it first came out, voice acting, and so I'm so happy they added it. It really does add a lot to the game.
The great kind.
As if it's self-explanatory, beyond patriotism, a fact.
He loves Revachol.
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Resolve history? Who built the city?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
Okay. When was Revachol built?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
Okay, old city then.
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest.
I really hope there gets to be some supernatural things that go on, because, like, you can't just say things like that and then not do anything with it.
By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Hence the, union stuff.
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
We're in an unimportant part of an important place.
I think it's fair to say so. Martinez is about...
She points across the water where the skyscrapers rise.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Okay.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time.
Okay.
There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
Don't know any of this.
We are where we are. I have no truer answer to give, unfortunately.
I got a new thought. A new thing that I can think about and maybe be sad about.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
We just got a lot of information. Geography, island things.
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
Yes, this is part of the
This has been
lowdown.
informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Ma'am, Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
Won't I be lazy if I don't do it all now?
Oh, of course not. You are already diligent for getting this far, and diligent boys remember where they left off.
Diligent boys remember where they left off.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
Okay. The game is telling me that I don't need to do all of these things right now. I could probably leave this for now and ask her some more things about the, actual murder investigation.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know.
The game is
Anything else?
Oh, don't put that thought in my head. Okay, what do you guys want to know? Do you want me to ask her more questions about reality? Or should I ask her more about, like, the murder investigation or the strike? The game does seem to lie to me. Like, it'll tell me things, or my brain will tell me things, and then it acts like that's the best thing that I should be doing, and then something else will happen. So it still is kind of like going into what I've put points into, but it could also not be the best option still too. My brain is broken basically, and so I don't trust the game particularly at the moment. So yeah, what do you guys? I feel like she's important. I want to keep talking to her. What do you guys think is important? More reality stuff? We're asking actually, do we want more process on the murder investigation or process on the union stuff? Because we have to get progress on that. Unless we just go fight the guy right now, quick save, and just see what happens. I don't think it would go well, but we can see what happens. It's true, she did have a big, she is here for the, she's here for the Union and not here for the lynching. So we could ask her about the Union stuff. Wild Pines is the representative of the, I think it's the factory that the workers are working for. So let's ask her about the strike.
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What's your role in this, then?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
Okay.
And how are the talks going?
Can you get us behind the walls?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Oh, so they killed the guard and just stopped talking completely.
Now they won't even let me into the harbor. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Yeah, we've seen him. Tell us more about him.
What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organization now.
Tattoos? The guy that got hung was covered in tattoos. So maybe this guy is of a similar race? Yeah, I know. I don't know where the gun is. I want to find the gun. Kill him. Just go up to him, bang! See what happens. I would literally like to have the gun before I go talk to him, but I don't know if that's gonna pan out. How were the talks going before?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
I haven't talked to him yet. Everyone keeps saying he's racist, which is not good at all. But maybe I can persuade him to stand down. Maybe.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
What happened to the Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... how did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Still not a cool thing to say.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
Yeah. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, what are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Every worker has a say? Is that what that's saying?
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
That seems excessive.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyar at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
The guy in the boots.
This checks out.
Oh. He's the one that went to go check the body for all the armor. So, did you put the scabs there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the Union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
So they put them there. That's an easy thing to assume. Who's the Union boss?
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first. Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Well, your opinion of him, you're on opposite sides, so I don't completely trust your opinion of him, but is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
There are two of him?
Yes. Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Oh, interesting.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
Jeez.
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that.
Don't know what that means, but okay.
Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
Hence the asking for everyone to be on board.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
See, I feel like I don't know enough. Like, I would want to meet these guys and get out of their story, because I feel like it's weird getting information just from the person that's, you know, fighting against them right now. I trust Kim's kind of opinion of things, and it is seemed to be the law of the town, the Union. We've been told that they're very much they're the law, and they're basically the police officers. So I think socialist mob is probably the better way to describe them at the moment. The information
Thank
we
you for
have.
being candid. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the wolf always hungers.
I feel like we know a lot more about the Union now. Way less of a more historical idea Union than I was thinking. Something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Now anytime a woman is mentioned, I just go, do you have my gun? Do you have my gun?
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
That seems out of...
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a Union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Okay, good to know.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
All we need.
Of course. How else can I help?
She's seen the big guy. Maybe she knows something about the tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you know something about the tattoos?
Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
So we need to free up her time in order to get her to give us more information. Interesting. So maybe we can ask her about the lynching now?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She does know about the lynching.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
I can't believe she's telling us stuff. I must have just worn her down enough.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
Oh no, I don't have a name or a badge.
And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Again, my brain is broken.
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Remember when I told you I literally can't remember even the most basic facts about reality?
How can I forget?
One of those facts is where my badge is. Another is my name.
I was hoping your condition was rhetorical, Detective. A questioning technique.
I wish it was.
I have sympathy for your highly unusual condition, sir, and I believe you. But as it stands, I cannot share any confidential information until I've seen both your badges.
Dang it. Dang it.
I understand the dictates of protocol, ma'am, but is there no way around it?
I'm afraid not, Lieutenant. These are my employer's orders.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Let us use our amazingly high suggestion. I put points in this. I knew it was gonna come up. Haha. 92%, this better succeed.
She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Okay, like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones.
Ah, okay, so the Union is getting money from this drug trade inside Eternal, and she wants me to stop it.
Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Yeah, they all laughed at me.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Okay, excuse us for a moment. Gotta autosave, and then it's time to talk to Kim.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
It was very quiet, so he said, "This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective."
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
But what did you want me to do? There wasn't another option.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
Kim does not like me. I was so excited. I thought we found an inn. But he proposed that we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
Okay.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
There's so much in me that wants to look up where the badge is, but I refuse. I will not do that. I will play this game with no information.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Okay. Well, let's get back to it.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay. So, yeah. Playing blind. We're playing this one blind because it feels like there's a lot of different avenues this can take, and I just have no idea what the right answer is. So, we'll see how it goes. Tell me about the alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Okay.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Shit, yeah, baby. It's the party pipeline. Why would you want to shut that down?
Why are you trying to shut down the party pipeline? Oh my gosh. What do you...
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
Am I gonna need bolt cutters for this? What do you mean?
The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable.
Okay.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Okay.
You'll be indebted to her, in a way, but one step ahead of the Union in another.
No coincidence that the lorries are
We
there.
asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However...
The drawbridge with the giant billboard that's in the water?
This is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
So we got limited time to figure this out.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Tract and beg them to open the drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
Oh, gotcha.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, what proof do you have the union involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
Interesting.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
The guy in the boots, Call Me Mañana, said something about how they were being funded, but I don't remember what it was.
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
We can do that.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, but she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Okay. I think we
Yes?
should do it. Kim said we should take the case, investigate, and then not tell her the specifics of our proceeding. This will probably put us in bad state with the union. But I don't know. I feel like I like this lady so far. Said that her boat was the eel's hips. I feel like accepting the case feels like the good next step. It'll get us information about the lynching. And yeah, I think this would be a good next step. It's definitely going to get the union to hate us, but we'll see what happens. Let's go and accept it.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something.
Sounds good.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
She takes another sip from her seemingly bottomless thermal cup. I love that. That's so funny. Alright, that's all for now.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
What does my brain have to say? Shadows on the water, green plants, and... Okay. Well. Part of me wants to go and talk to the big guy on the wall and just see what happens. I think that's where we'll end the stream, is we'll go turn in all our trash for some money, and then we'll see if we can't talk to this guy and see if anything can come from that. I don't think anything will come from that, but we can see what happens. And picking up some trash. Okay, let's head this way. Wait, no, this is back towards the courtyard.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Handle that later. Go talk to the guy. First, we'll turn in our trash real fast.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Insert the
Your
bottles.
bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Woo.
Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption.
Buy alcohol, put the bottles in the machine. Buy alcohol, put the bottles in the machine. No, we gotta save up money for other things. I'm sure there's something in a shop that will be useful to us. Okay, let's save really fast. Save game. New save. Click save, and then we'll head on up here. I imagine this is gonna go very badly for me. First off though, we are gonna take our bag off because I think it makes us look silly. We need to look more intimidating. And then let's look, our jacket is -1 half-life. We don't want that. We want our jacket that gives us probably more esprit de cops. Corpse or whatever. Spirit of the cops. Probably is what that means. Okay. Wait, what's over here? In case of a strike, press button behind guard. What? Locked by electrocute. No door kicking this one. Okay. So we have to press the button in order to get behind. Alright. Let's talk to the guy. Oh, he's just got a bunch of girls. Alright. Hi.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Hello.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Yeah.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Alright, size him up.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
That's all caps, buddy, and he called me a ham sandwich. I don't know quite how to feel about that. He'll say nothing.
What is this androgynous display of sexual maturity?
You hear your heart pumping fast and irregular. Your joints ache and you feel old, but still alive, somehow.
Stop it! You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman and your pedomorphic friend. This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger maternal instinct, but it is a liability here on Battlefield Martinez.
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
My body is unimportant. I'm with the police. We need to get into the harbor. Nice and simple.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al-Ghul.
He's getting more and more upset with
Reek
me.
of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
You're right. I'm an alcoholic and I need that dead body to no longer be in the tree.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Is he calling me the hand sandwich?
Show him the ham still got it.
I think the hand sandwich race still has it in them.
Willingly calling yourself a ham sandwich, how far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race.
Gosh.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
Okay.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
I don't think me pushing him is gonna go well. He's just gonna push me back. I'm not gonna say he's right, because that's stupid. Could just try and push him. What do we think? I want to kind of try and push him and see what happens. I don't think it's gonna go well. I'm gonna push him and see what happens.
That is right. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war.
Nothing happened is what happened.
Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you.
I love that it just says Boogie Street.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art and your microcephalic skulls.
This is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him with a punch and catch him off guard. No, don't rip into anyone. You're sensitive. Remember? Communicate.
I'm not subscribing to his... The mug. I can show open the mug. I picked up the mug. The mug has use. I hate the mug, but maybe the mug will help me.
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Put this into the trash lately?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
Does he strike you as the kind of man who puts mugs into trash?
I wanted to. I was hoping it would give me the option to hit him with the mug, but it's not letting me. I'm gonna ask him about the tattoos, and if it doesn't work, I'm just going to punch him.
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features.
It's offensive
This should
evidence.
dispel any doubt.
Spell doubt that you're a racist? Okay. Yeah, I need the offensive mug because it shows that things are offensive in a very offensive investigation. You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you?
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not craniometry.
He's the
Just
racist.
an observation.
Yeah. He is the pinnacle of racist. And what else, buddy? What else would you like to say about
It is
me?
impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Ghul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms relative to lower limbs.
Thanks for just roasting me. Can I punch him yet?
This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur la Clé.
I gained XP from getting insulted.
And
Yay!
possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi. Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Rivasholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the
Bullying builds
influence
Black
of
Storm.
Al-Ghul.
I know more about myself because he bullied me.
are
Thank you.
here.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
You get stronger the more you're bullied. That's not... But I mean... You get to know that you are not a racist moron when you get taunted by them because you're like, wow, you suck. Alright. Cool. Alright, I'm just gonna knock him out. It's super low and probably won't work, but let's just have a punch and see what happens. Yep, this just failed. Yeah, that didn't go well. Oh.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it. It hurts.
It's not going well for me.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
No.
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
Nope, I'm not gonna say anything. You're just gonna kill me.
Your hand twists
I saved.
grip and the pain blinds you. Still, you press the words out of your swollen mouth.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
Ah, I was hoping he would just, you know, get me. Alright, bye.
We still need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
Now Kim has something to say. I wanted to see what would happen and see if I could succeed it, but I did not, so alas. I really wanted to hit him with the mug. I just wanted to go whack with the mug, but it was not an option. If there was a mod, I would do it. I know! Come on, Kim. Back me up here. Back me up. Alright, I'm gonna do... we'll probably just leave it there. So let's switch the screen. Okay. Yeah, I can't believe Kim didn't help. I wanted him with the mug. Kim was just standing there. He did look a little concerned, but I don't think exceptionally. Oh, oh well. But that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for joining me as we walked around. We got about a lot of information, I think. We got a good lead on where my gun is, and picked up a bunch of trash. Learned a lot about the Union. Failed punching a guy. It's the steel chair. It will come up. The fact that it did come up in a dialogue feels like it will be important later. It will come up later, I believe. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thanks for joining. I hope you had a good time. I will be back, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Monday. I'll post about it if anything doesn't work out and I can't stream next week. But it should be back here playing this some more, seeing if we can get past that wall. Probably figuring out the stuff to do with the drug caravan. But also I'm going to be posting recordings of these VODs onto the YouTube channel. So if you want to catch up on stuff, I'll be posting that there as I kind of get around to it. So be sure to kind of check it out there. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, or whatever time it is where you are. Yeah. All right. Have a good evening, guys. Bye.